So, I did a great, live. I did a live reaction with, the homie Justin McRae, over this Floyd Mayweather thing, and Bill and Floyd had a face-off last night. And then at the end of the day, just listening to the reaction of some of the people in the comment section, it just goes to show you that some of these people are just morons. And I ain't gonna lie, I get so tired sometimes of people trying to play this black stuff, this power to the people black stuff with Floyd Mayweather. And like I said, Floyd and 50 Cent, the reason why they don't get along is because they act just alike. They haters, they selfish, and they don't want to see nobody really come up, and they pick and choose when they want to speak on something and not speak on something. And then people talking about they lost respect for Bill because of how he talked to Floyd. Why? So now Floyd Mayweather should get respect. And for all you dudes, that's especially you black niggas, you black people that's defending Floyd Mayweather, why are you defending a dude that said on several occasions he don't care about y'all? Remember, he said all lives matter. This is the same dude that sat up there and said, oh, I'm gonna buy Gucci. Oh, I'm a leader, not a follower. You ain't my leader. You ain't my leader. You will never be my leader. And that's just real talk. This is the same man, when they asked him would he donate money to help some of the people in Africa, he said, what has Africa ever done to me? But then he donated money and brought supplies to them other people. Him and then I saw what Leonard Ellaby was doing. They was sitting up there taunting Devin Haney. They don't do that to no non-black fighters. But y'all want to play that power to the people, that fake power to the people stuff. Oh man, Floyd is another black man. Floyd don't give a damn about the black community. Floyd said the black community never did nothing for him. He said the black community didn't even support him. He said that out of his own damn mouth. And y'all sitting up here defending this nigga and sitting up saying that y'all lost respect for Bill because of the way he talked to Floyd. It's about time somebody stood up to Floyd. I would have said way worse stuff to Floyd than what Bill said. This dude Floyd is always plotting and wishing ill will towards black fighters. He don't want to see no black fighter achieve what he have or get where he got as far as stature go. He root against his own people, and that's real talk. But then you got people trying to defend this dude, man. And this is why I don't take a lot of these black people serious, these fake pro-black people. Just like all of a sudden now everybody then turned on Bill, who was giving all these dudes access. These dudes begging Bill to come on they channel and do interviews. He gave all these people access to him and his son, and then all of a sudden Devin lose, and then now they turn their back on him. That's your black community. That's black people for you. I'm glad what he said to Floyd. I'm glad about it. I could care less about him disrespecting Floyd. Floyd don't deserve nobody's respect, especially anybody from the black community. If Floyd cares so much about the black community, and if y'all fake pro-black niggas was so pro-black, you would be calling out the PBC on a lot of their antics. Because I don't know if you know they about to lose another fighter if they already haven't lost another fighter, because I heard that they finna lose another fighter to Matchroom. Y'all kill me with this stuff about Al Heyman and Floyd Mayweather like they deserve the respect of the black community. When Al Heyman, he have the black fighters on a payment plan. But the Mexicans get their money on time. I know for a fact that he owed a few of the black fighters millions of dollars, got them on a payment plan. What you think One fighter was saying he wished he'd get his money on time. Canelo got his money on time. Conor McGregor got all his money. A dude that ain't never had one professional fight in his life. But he got all his money on time. Then I hear another fighter ain't got all his money from a fight. But then y'all want to sit up here and try to play that pro-black stuff. But then y'all don't want to call Floyd and now Haney out. But then you try to don't talk that fake pro-black shit to me, man. Like I said, take your asses back to your white wives or your non-black wives. Get out of here with that stuff. Get out of here with that we supposed to be brother stuff. Like I said, Floyd don't give a damn about the black community. I could care less about Bill, how he talked to Floyd, because Floyd should have got worse said to him. All the time. This dude used to be dude used to be rooting against Wilder. And he do it, and let me tell you something. He hoping that Terrence Crawford lose somewhere down the line too, because Floyd don't want to see nobody come up. He don't want to see nobody get close to his 50-0 record. That's why Floyd talking about, oh, well, maybe he should fight somebody maybe he should fight David Benavidez. You go fight David Benavidez. How about you come out of retirement and fight Terrence Crawford? We know you ain't gonna do that. We know you ain't gonna do that. And as far as a fantasy matchup between Floyd Mayweather and Terrence Crawford, Floyd would have never fought nobody like Terrence Crawford. The prime Floyd Mayweather would have never fought a prime Terrence Crawford. Too dangerous of a fight. Floyd was visibly upset that Wilder got a draw versus Tyson Fury in that first fight, because he bet against Deontay Wilder. And then you didn't see how Floyd was snapping at the black community. You don't see how Floyd don't be wanting to do interviews with black media, but he'll talk to them non-black media outlets. Like I said, I don't care if I ever do no interview with Floyd. I don't need no interview with Floyd. And then he was sitting up there trying to lightweight make fun of Devin Haney losing, and then acting like he concerned about Devin Haney. Why this nigga always asking to help train somebody after they lose a fight? Oh, if Deontay Wilder, if he want to work with me, I'll be more happy to train. And like I said before, you the one that leaked that video of Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? You the one that leaked that video to Ryan Garcia, of that edited video of him and Tank sparring. Devin Haney, that is. You leaked that video, and everybody knows you leaked that video. You can't stand to see when the attention is on everybody else except you. You have to make yourself involved. Now all of a sudden you want to do interviews with Ben Thompson and all that stuff, and make an appearance. And now you want to do that. Now all of a sudden you want to talk. And then I'm just thinking how all these media outlets turned on Bill. Now all of a sudden they saying Devin Haney is finished because of one loss and all this stuff. Oh, now Devin should fire Bill and all this kind of stuff. After one fight? After one loss? Really? These people on here is just laughable, man. They laughable. Oh man, I lost respect for Bill, how he was talking to Floyd. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, you think your respect means something, is worth something? People be killing me about some of the stuff they say, like your respect means something. Nobody knows you. Nobody cares. Somebody tell me that I lost their respect, like I'm gonna sit up there and lose sleep. Oh, somebody that I've never met in life say they they don't have any more respect for me. I don't have a lot of respect for a lot of y'all dudes, because y'all scared to call the PBC out. You scared to call Al Heyman out. You scared to call Floyd Mayweather out. That man flat out said that black people didn't support him. So you didn't see no black people buying none of that. I mean, come on, man. That TMT, you know what I'm saying? Nobody black was walking around with money team hats. Or the money team shirt. Nobody black. So it was just Mexicans. Okay. But then you got people that want to sit up here and cape for Floyd. Man, y'all are just some of the dumbest people, especially, like I said, you fake Hotep niggas. Just stop it, man. It's embarrassing to even listen to y'all talk because you don't know what the hell you talking about. Get out of here with that inconsistent, conveniently black power to the people. You want to, throw the black fist up when it's convenient. What it is, somebody needed to go toe to toe with Floyd. Just like Bill wasn't scared of Bernard Hopkins, and he stood his ground against Bernard Hopkins. Bill ain't scared of no damn Bernard Hopkins, because Bernard Hopkins did some stuff that wasn't cool, that needed to get said. And people tried to take care of the situation behind closed doors. People tried to address the thing. Like I said before, y'all don't have no problem with other people saying stuff. Y'all ain't said Tiafimo need to fire his dad. Y'all ain't said nothing about none of the stuff that Tiafimo's daddy said. Andre Ward was the only one that said, hey man, it ain't cool him saying the N-word and stuff. And I'm okay with Tiafimo's dad. But I didn't appreciate him saying that stuff. Because at the end of the day, he ain't black. So where was you pro-black niggas at when all that was going on? Where was you pro-black niggas when Ryan Garcia called Bill a nappy head? Y'all just ignored it. Y'all didn't say nothing. But everybody made videos about how Devin Haney, well, he shouldn't say he'll never lose to a white guy. Sergey Kovalov said all kind of suspect stuff. Abel Sanchez said all kind of suspect stuff. But you pro-black niggas didn't say nothing. Didn't say a damn thing. But then now all of a sudden you guys want to talk about what Bill supposedly had said or how he conducted himself. That's why I don't pay attention to a lot of y'all, because y'all are fake. And it just need to be said. That's why I be on the island of my own. Y'all talking all this pro-black stuff, but then y'all were the ones that were sitting up here dividing the black community over Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. But then you call it Terrence Crawford a coon when y'all were the real coons. Okay, it was okay to root for Errol Spence, but when y'all started sitting up there saying the man was top-ranked Toby and all that stuff, like, come on, man. And my thing is, once again, I ask this question. Why did Al Heyman interfere with a lot of fights being made? Why did he undermine a lot of his black fighters? And why don't his black fighters get their money on time, but these Mexican and these non-black fighters get all their money on time? Why Conor McGregor got all of his money? Why these black fighters on payment plans? Don't say that's a lie, because even Adrian Broner said it. Adrian Broner said all of a sudden he stopped getting money, like I said. And y'all sit up here and be talking about, hey man, don't talk about Al Heyman because, he a black man. Like I said, Al Heyman don't give two damns about black people in the black community. If he can screw over a black dude, he will. So riddle me that. Since y'all always sitting up talking, like I said, I know so much more than what I really be saying. And this ain't even so much about Bill. This is just so much about you dudes trying to pull this pro-black stuff and be talking this, oh, Bill shouldn't be doing this stuff. Like I said, all this stuff I said about Floyd is documented. All lives matter. Okay, all lives matter. That's what he said. And then he doubled down on it. But then when something happened to him, he sit up there and say, oh, you know, I need the black community to stand by me and all this kind of stuff. Like I said, okay, the George Floyd thing was cool, but at the same time, you can make an argument that it was a PR move. And some people do stuff because when they facing the heat and with people coming down on them, then they'll do something to keep people off their back. Oh, we finna go buy some Gucci. You know, Gucci, you know, was, you know, working with Dapper Dan. Oh, you mean the same Dapper Dan that they sued? Yeah, they also sued Dapper Dan too. Look it up. Like I said, he a leader. Same thing. Undermined Colin Kaepernick. So Floyd been doing that stuff. So don't sit up here and say that somebody gotta respect Floyd. I ain't gotta respect Floyd. That's just real talk. That's your precious Floyd. That's your precious Floyd that did disrespected and undermined it and threw the black community on the bus. Not one, not two, not three, but several occasions. He's supposed to have all this influence. Like I said, where was he? Where was he at? Like where was he at when Ice Cube was being attacked? For real. He didn't say nothing when Ice Cube was sitting up there saying that the NBA was trying to sabotage his big three. And Floyd's supposed to be this dude that got all this influence and stuff. Floyd didn't say nothing. Floyd don't hardly speak on nothing. He just, like I said, the reason why him and 50 Cent don't get along is because they the same person. They both snakes. 50 Cent is a snake. And he petty. Y'all sitting up here trying to defend this dude that always sitting up rooting against his own community. Rooting against fighters in his own community. Now all of a sudden you want to help Devin Haney. You feel like he need improvement and you can help fix those improvements. Well, why didn't you ask Bill before Ryan Garcia fight? Before the Ryan Garcia fight? Where was you at before the Ryan Garcia fight? You were sitting up there interfering in the Ryan Garcia fight, telling him to pull out of the first Ryan Garcia fight. And then you basically, like, man, come on, man. You was helping Ryan Garcia. You was glad Ryan Garcia beat Devin Haney. You was glad that the Mexican fighter beat another black fighter. Because you don't want a black fighter to succeed or have as much as you got. Or get where you got. You don't use your influence to help anybody. So somebody needed to say this about him. This needed to get said. Oh, I don't like how Bill talked to Floyd. Man, come on, man. You talk about the same Floyd that be sitting up here. The only reason why he fought Andre Berto is it was over a chick. I could just say real other personal stuff about Floyd, but I'll be trying not to go there because I don't want to go there. But man, let's just keep it a buck, man. Floyd be doing some shiesty stuff and it just need to get said. I get tired of y'all acting like all of a sudden you want to pick at you when people got to watch their mouth. Don't talk about Precious Floyd. Man, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Y'all are just some goofies. I can't even take a lot of y'all serious because y'all are some goofies. Oh man, Floyd was just like, man, Floyd was sitting up there taunting and making fun of Devin Haney. He wasn't concerned. He was sitting up there making fun of Devin Haney to Ben Thompson. I think that was that dude. I think that was, you know, and some other dude. Like I said, I'm seeing how all these media outlets that turned their back on Bill. Real talk. Bill is my friend. He's my brother, and I got his back. When it's all said and done. He should have said way more stuff to Floyd Mayweather than what was said. Because I would have told Floyd, you don't want my son to come up. You secretly plot on and you plot against black fighters. But Floyd can relax because Bud ain't gonna fight. Bud ain't gonna fight like not you know what I'm saying? I think 9 more times. Bud ain't thinking about that 50-0 record. Bud is on his way out. Bud probably gonna fight 2 or 3 more times. 4 at best. Bud trying to get undisputed in a 3rd weight class so he can retire. Like I said, as far as a Floyd and Terrence Crawford fantasy match, if both these men fought in their prime, Floyd wouldn't have fought nobody like Terrence Crawford. Not unless they had been, damaged a little. Then maybe he would have considered fighting Terrence Crawford. But nah, Floyd wouldn't have fought nobody like Bud. Not Floyd Money Mayweather. Pretty Boy would have fought Terrence Crawford. But then you never know. Because the path Floyd took. Like I said, you dudes want to defend Floyd Mayweather and the PBC. How they do people, how they do they black fighter. I bet none of y'all gonna say anything about this. So that's what I'm saying. Ask yourself this: why do the brothers get put on a payment plan? Why can't they get all their money up front? But then, like I said, Canelo got all his money. Canelo don't have to do this when it pertains to get his money. He get all his money. They begged Canelo to fight on this last card. They made sure they found some money for Canelo, but then they told Terrence Crawford, well, we'll give you some money. We'll give you your money on the back end instead of giving you guaranteed money if you fight Errol Spence. Okay. Then they don't want to open up the books. And then you had a bunch of these yahoos sitting up here really believing this stuff. Al didn't even want to make that fight. Because one, they didn't want to pay Terrence Crawford. And then they was going to cash Errol Spence out with Canelo. So I will give Errol Spence credit, like I said, for making the Terrence Crawford wishes. But then there's a price that come with that. And then ask yourself this. Now today is the press conference, I believe, with Terrence Crawford to announce his up and coming fight. And the funny thing is the undercard primarily have pretty much PBC fighters. Except for one, Virgil Ortiz. So you had, if he's successful on Saturday. So you have to ask yourself why all these PBC fighters is going to be featured on the Bud card. Oh, you know why? Because one, Al don't have no real home for these dudes. don't have no budget. He don't have no network to hide behind, to where it prevents him from, like, you know, hovering his fighters and not wanting to make big fights and trying to keep everything in-house, keep the so-called money in-house. And my thing is, where the money at? Once again, by the time the Tank Davis fight rolls around in June, this will only be the third PBC event. And we still wait for those. We still wait for those numbers from the Tim Tszyu fight. Where those numbers at? So I'm just saying, we still waiting for the numbers for the first PBC event on Amazon. Where those numbers at? But then they always be trying to shit on Devin Haney's numbers on his ticket sales. Still ain't put up their numbers. Oh, well, I heard Devin Haney did this. I heard he did this. But we still wait for their numbers. But they always talking about what somebody else doing. That's what I'm saying. Dudes always be putting down other black fighters. Oh man, I heard Devin ain't selling. I heard he ain't sold tickets. I heard the fight ain't selling good. Well, you helped sabotage the fight because you told Ryan Garcia to do all this crazy stuff. Okay, Ryan got you know what I'm saying? If it's a rematch, Ryan got you know what I'm saying? Ryan got the best of Devin Haney in the first fight towards the latter end of the fight. Because I still don't know what everybody is talking about. Talking about that he destroyed Devin Haney. No, he knocked Devin Haney down 3 times. He had a good second quarter for the most part, but he was getting outboxed. So what fight was you guys watching? And then you got all these titles saying he got destroyed and all this kind of stuff. Now, I'm going to say this much. I can't speak for other people. So don't ask me why other people is saying what they saying about Devin. I don't got nothing to do with them. You know what I'm saying? That's between them and that's their opinion. That's one thing I can't do. I'm not finna sit up here and police other people's channels. You know? I'm not policing nobody's channel. I'm not telling nobody what type of content to put out. I'm not getting involved in that kind of stuff. The same way I wouldn't like it for nobody to be sitting up here policing my channel. I'm not gonna police nobody else's channel. Whatever they say, that's their opinion. That's how they feel about the situation. So don't ask me about another dude and their channel and ask me why they doing this, why they doing that. You gotta ask them. I'm not speaking on nobody else's channel or their platform. How they run their platform is how they run their platform. Ain't got shit to do with me. But I can tell you this is my platform and I run my platform how I run it. And somebody just got to say this about Floyd. Floyd been a coon ass nigga, and that's just the bottom line. And like I said, he got nothing but a bunch of yes men that work with him. And you got to ask yourself this. If Floyd got all this game and all this knowledge, how come he be lacking in his macking? How come he be letting dudes that got less than him take his chicks from him? Just answer that question for me. Can you please help me figure that out? How come some of these chicks can't wait to get away from him? I'm just keeping it a buck. And like I said before, there's some other personal stuff I can say about Floyd, but I don't want to get that deep. I ain't diving that deep, into his personal business. But I'm just talking about from retrospective, for the most part, the business aspect of Floyd. And Floyd's envy towards other black fighters. Don't matter that he got this money. You can still have more than somebody and still be jealous. Because a lot of times you be worried about somebody catching up to you or surpassing you. Happens in everyday life. The biggest haters of black people are black people themselves. Like I said, sometimes the biggest perpetuators of white supremacy is black people themselves. And I stand by that, and I stand on it, and I mean every damn word. Oh, Floyd shouldn't have talked. Floyd shouldn't have talked like that. Floyd shouldn't have got talked to like that by Bill. And like I said, how many times did Floyd disrespect people? How many times did you see Floyd Mayweather out in the public? When people was trying to do interviews with him, when he would be coming to fight, how many times did you see Floyd Mayweather ignore black media? Let me get rid of this dude. So, let me get rid of him. I think somebody trying to type. I ain't even responding to y'all. Y'all just gonna get blocked. If you want to come on here just to get blocked and make a fool of yourself, try to get some attention, and then before you get blocked, you just get blocked. I ain't even finna respond to y'all. I'm just blocking y'all. Whose channel trying to greasy and trying to talk slick, knowing that you gonna get blocked. You just gonna get blocked. So like I said, anybody else want to get blocked, you go right ahead. But I'm telling the truth about this dude, Floyd. It just needed to be said. I'm just tired of people sitting up here acting like Floyd deserved this loyalty. This loyalty from the black community, the same community that Floyd then basically thumbed his nose at and basically gave the middle finger. But then you got people trying to come on here and talk this code that we need to stay on code. I'm not staying on code when it comes to Floyd, because Floyd didn't stay on code. Like I said, the only one that's really calling the antics of the antics of Ryan Garcia out has been Tim Bradley. These people kill me how they sit back here and don't call Floyd out and call some of the other antics out because they scared that they gonna be denied access. Well, here's the thing about you media outlets. Like I said, y'all part of the problem. And then as far as you promoters go and you promotional companies go, you shouldn't even be having no issue. Because we supposed to be journalists and we should have a right to our opinion. If we feel like you doing something that is deemed not cool, unacceptable, we should be able to say something. But I get it as long as it's, you know what I'm saying? I get it as long as we, do what you guys ask. You give us access. Or give our colleagues access. Okay. And like I said before, it was a lot of strange stuff. Like I said, this whole Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia thing, the whole thing was eerie. From the promotion of the fight, leading up to fight week, leading up to the actual fight. Like I said actually a few hours ago, because it was after midnight when I did the stream. I didn't get my media credentials. When I say I didn't get my media credentials till the day of the fight, so it was just a lot of stuff that just happened behind the scenes. And like I said before, I haven't said said everything that I could have said. I haven't said everything that I know that then went on with the, you know what I'm saying, with PBC and how they operate. A lot of y'all just sit up here and talk off the side of your neck, and you can have your fake dashikis on and your fake black, you know, all black shades and beret and your leather coat, but you don't have no idea what's going on. You going out for the wrong people that don't give a damn about you. Like I said, Floyd been a long time hater. He don't want nobody to come up, man. He don't want to pass the torch to nobody, but to see him sitting up there trying to make fun of somebody, another black person. And Rolly is your fighter. How many times have Rolly embarrassed himself? Oh, now I'll help Devin Haney. Floyd can't be trusted. Floyd cannot be trusted. Floyd to go in there and try to help Devin Haney and try to train him. And all this time he'll be secretly reporting back to what's going on with the camp. Floyd can't be trusted like that. And if y'all think I'm being too hard on Floyd, Floyd brought this on himself because he can't be trusted, and this just needs to get said about him. I wouldn't trust Floyd no further than I can throw him, because he don't have the brother's best interests. He don't have the brother's best interests. He don't have the black community's best interests. Man sat up there and brought supplies to them people, and you know who I'm talking about. But when they asked him to help Africa out many years ago, he said, "What has Africa done for me? I'm not obligated to help them." But he couldn't wait to show himself helping those other people. And like I said before, the way people that turned on Bill these last couple of days, it's disgusting. Now, I expect the white media outlets to do this because that's how flaky and wishy-washy they are. But, you know, you don't want it to be with the black community, the black media outlets. But it happens. And like I said before, I'm not, you know, it started real quick. I mean, they turned when I say they turned on Bill so quick. But I'm glad Bill see, you know, this was a learning curve for Bill. Now Bill see who down for him and who ain't. So this is gonna change, and I hope this change. So the people that ain't still riding with you, Bill, and riding for you, the hell with them. Cause Devin gon' you know what I'm saying? Devin gonna put it together. He gonna get it back together, and he gonna regroup, and he gonna get back on top. And my thing to Bill is, listen, Ryan Garcia, he beat Devin, unfortunately. But at the same time, you do have to add some, you know what I'm saying, some question marks going into the fight. Where Ryan Garcia purposely didn't make weight. Then the other stuff he said, the crazy stuff he was saying, Ryan ain't looking for no missing children. Ryan Garcia ain't looking for no damn missing children. Ryan Garcia is at home somewhere, or he about to get on Twitter, or he about to do some interviews. And I'm gonna say this again, Ryan Garcia ain't no face of boxing. Oscar, stop it. Please, come on, man. Stop it. I told you, Mobb Deep said it best. You find out who your true people is when you upstate bleeding. So, you know, Bill and him, they suffered a little setback, but that's boxing. But Devin been an active fighter for the last few years. Post, you know what? And like I said before, he been trying to fight the best guys out there. And I can say this much. Say what you want to say. Well, at least Devin Haney, like I said, got to finish. Like helped him or not. And like I said before, I find it mighty strange. Y'all want an investigation of Harvey Dock, but y'all didn't want no investigation of Jack Reese when he saved Tyson Fury. But y'all never had the same energy. And once again, don't tell me what to talk about on my channel. I don't cater to no people. I damn sure don't cater to nobody that don't look like me. And there's a question, should I cater to the same people that look like me? Because at the end of the day, y'all be having an agenda. I told you I ain't on this YouTube thing to throw black people under the bus on a regular basis because I want subscribers. I don't want them kind of people on my channel that enjoy a black man constantly putting down other black people. Nah, I don't roll like that. I try to put out the best content possible. That's what I'm here. That's what I'm here to do. Give y'all the best content from an honest perspective, or be as honest as I can. I can sit up here and do all these clickbait videos and say all this stuff and come up with these fancy, deceptive titles, but nah. I really felt this way about Floyd, and I'm gonna continue to like speak on these situations involving Floyd. Like I said, Floyd just been a lame. He been being a lame for a long time, and it's just that people just scared to say it. Somebody should have been called Floyd out. You should be asking yourself, well, damn, it's a reason why Bill feel this way about Floyd, because like I said before, Floyd be secretly plotting against people, and Floyd was secretly plotting and wishing the downfall of Devin Haney. Like I said, this man always sitting up here talking about he want to work with somebody, he willing to train somebody. Oh, after they lost. Where was Floyd at before this loss? I'll tell you where he was, somewhere hoping Ryan Garcia win. Why you think he was alive with Ryan Garcia? Floyd don't want to see no other black person succeed. He never wanted a successor. He never wanted nobody to pass the torch to, and this is what Canelo learned from Floyd. This is what he taught Canelo inadvertently. I don't think Floyd sat up there and had meetings with Canelo, but this is what Floyd taught Canelo to do, and now Canelo does the same thing. I can tell you right now, if Edgar Berlanga would have accepted Canelo's offer, Canelo would be fighting Edgar Berlanga, because he had no intentions on fighting Jaime Munguia. People just mad at me because I'm too truthful. So, yeah, I needed to speak on that, and that's just the bottom line. But anyway, I'm about to get to work. Let me relax, because I got to start work in a few minutes. But I'll continue to talk about this later on. I'm out.